Alright, Tatar's Byzantines. Pretty difficult matchup here. I gotta be careful. Byzantines are always tricky, but Tatar is not a bad civ either, so let's see what we can do here, guys. It's always a pleasure to play against Viper on ranked. It's a rare occurrence these days, but you know, I respect it. I respect any top player who queues up, you know, I think that's what keeps our game alive at the end of the day, so. I know this is a big one for the viewers. Hope you guys are excited. So hopefully I can get this win. And continue our 17 win streak that we got going on the rank ladder right now. I don't want to lose that. I feel like the memes would be too much if I beat 17 cans on the ladder. No names like MBL, Lewis, all the garbage players. And then finally Viper comes through and then he just beats me, you know? If that happens, I feel like, oof, I feel like the chat's not going to let me live that down. Alright, chat, I'm new to AoE2. Is Viper retired?
Just get out one flaming camel PLS.
One flaming camel? Alright, listen, I'll try my best. In late game, I'll see if I can make you one. No, Viper's not retired. He just, doesn't play that much ranked, but he's still like, fully playing. Skiz, thank you for the 13 months. Really appreciate it. Thank you, welcome. King in the North, thank you for the $10 tip. He says, defang the snake. Let me do it, bro. Yeah, it's a decent setup. The wall's gone. This is the chicken Patreon build. You guys know what it is already. You can also look for the neutral deer, try to get a little bit more of an advantage from the map. If you find those, you get like a nice advantage. Maybe lure one or two. On chicken maps, it's nice because you don't really got to scout too much. You got a lot of time. So it's a new thing. They added it on there. Oh, I thought that was it. I was gonna say there we go, but just a lion. Go get my first boar. Continue scouting. Still looking for that neutral deer. Are we going for cav archers? I don't know yet. I'm just gonna figure out my opening. You guys watch a lot of my guide videos. The ones on Patreon, I always talk about, like, you don't plan out the whole game. All you gotta do is plan out your opening in the first 3 to 4 minutes of the game. And then after that, based on what happens in the opening, then you can follow up the game and try other things. Like, for example, if he runs into my TC, opening completely changes. If he doesn't, then it's a neutral game. But I can't plan what I'm going to do in Castle Age because there's a chance he runs into my TC there and I get to beat him in Feudal Age, for example. In Feudal Age, what do I want to do here? I think versus a civ like Byzantines, I think we like to go men-at-arms, honestly. I don't like doing scouts against them because if you go scouts, you know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like we just give them a freebie to make their cheap spearmen, and it ends up being kind of like not the right call. So I feel like I might just be going for men-at-arms, open up like that, play some, you know, early game infantry, and then play from there, maybe to archers, maybe to something else. Alright, looks like his stream is lagging or something. That's okay. Wait, his stream is lagging. I was lagging earlier, but in game. A lot of lag going around today. It's really weird. Hopefully it doesn't impact his actual gameplay here. I want a good clean game here. His game is fine, it's just a stream? Okay, good, fair enough. Tiger Cav and Castle Age is basically a paladin, right? Yeah, it's disgusting. It's basically like a paladin fully upgraded. It's disgusting. He's having some lag issues. We hope we get those resolved. Would be a shame if this falls through, because I know you guys in the chat have been waiting for a me Viper matchup for a while now. I didn't find any of the neutral deer, which is unfortunate, but neither did he. He was scouting me, so I might just like go scout him and not worry too much about like what's going on here. Could be fine. How is Wayfair then? I think they're broken, personally. I think they're very strong. One of the best civs. Hi, Harry. Can you think of any weakness that you think you currently have, gameplay-wise? Sometimes I lose vills in Feudal Age when I shouldn't by being careless. I think that's a big weakness, and I think in late game I'm like kind of slacking on outpost on the side. I think those two are some weaknesses that I have at the moment. As well as just like general like mistakes, like everyone else. I just make mistakes every now and then. It's basically impossible to play perfectly. Um, it's funny because I used to think that AoE2 would be perfected and like the game will become like repetitive and boring. But the better I got at the game, the more I felt like it's impossible to play perfect and you're always making some kind of mistakes. Shiny Beard Boy says, I actually might play AoE2 for the very first time ever this weekend. This weekend, Shiny Beard Boy, let's go, man. I love it. I love it. Are you playing with some friends or are you just gonna play solo? Hi, Hera. Hello, Lechu. What's up? Hera, are you and Aatrox still gonna do more collabs on his channel? Really enjoyed that collab. Bro, I hope. I had a good time with it as well. I hope you do some more collabs. I think Aatrox hilarious, to be honest. I just have a good time interacting with him on stream. It's always fun for me, so... yeah, I hope we do some more stuff. We're talking every now and then on DMs and planning out some stuff, but nothing concrete yet, but we have some ideas. Alright, so we're gonna start putting in some of these neutral deer. It's a bit far, and I got them a little late, but I'll still take them. So this Patreon build, where you take the the chickens early, it's good, but to do men-at-arms, you have to go like heavy on wood, so you have to like adjust it correctly, or else it could get out of hand. And I like the idea of going men-at-arms. I think that's definitely correct versus Byzantine. I hate doing scouts, like I said earlier. They just get free value on the cheap spearmen and just get 3-4 of those, and then your whole like early game is just done. Alright. We've got one extra deer. Truthfully, it's not that needed. I don't even know why I really wanted to go for it. It's just like nice, I guess. It's just nice to have. I have no lumber camp yet, actually, which is kind of crazy. That's a bad one. Oops. I have to commit to it, though. I'm going to make one more build. Alright, I'm going to go scout my opponent now. He's probably in the top corner. Probably directly across from me, if I had to guess. Chicken are so far. Last couple. Alright, 4 tile gold. So he's around here somewhere. He's taking a completely different approach. So he's this is the fun thing about the chicken. Oh no, never mind, he's milling it. I thought he was long distance taking it. I was gonna say, some people like to long distance take it. Like the Chinese players especially, like Yo Vivi, they love long distance taking the chickens. It's hard to know what's right. So we all have just our own theory, basically. I think what I do is correct, but I can see some ideas from other people that also make sense. Probably depends a little bit about the situation, which one you like to go for. But I get the best results going for the early chickens. I think that's fantastic. Alright, now I gotta figure out how this map's actually looking like. I think it's easy to wall in the back. He's going up a little faster than me. I really don't want to lose this guy because I don't know how his base is looking like, so that scout's actually very important to me. I don't think he's as walled as it looked like initially. Yeah, I think he's actually... His map is not very good here, so... I'm feeling quite good about the meta-arm opening. He also pushed in a deer. At least one for him. Maybe he got more. I don't know. Now I gotta decide if I want to do archers or something else. I think archers is the safe play, though. Let's see if he's got range or stable. Range is... If he does stable, I'd be very surprised. Not bad, but not great either. Oh, he did stable. I'm super surprised by that. Probably only 2 spears, all I need. I'm on the back. My map's also really not great, but I think it's better than what he's rolling with. No arson, I don't think. I think arson for the 2 minute arms half HP is worth. I really just didn't get that much value from the meta arms, so I'm gonna look to get a little bit more here. I notice he's really trying to abuse that DC fire. So I'm not gonna go too close ever, basically. I've been producing too well. I feel like consistently from my range. He has a range himself now. So this is where we want to set up the stable. Try to always stay one step ahead of the Byzantine. Very important to do that, because if they just get into their counter unit like zone, man, it's impossible to win. So I think we gotta get some scouts going ourselves and look to start pressuring a little bit. I like to hide my stable, so like not hide, but I don't like to make it on the front. That was unnecessary. I didn't have to use that scout. Let's attack with this first few archers. I think just because he can't really fight me. So if I run into his army, I get free value, which is why I'm moving out. He's got three skirms. He's going this way. Interesting. I don't think he's gonna expect the stable this fast. At least, I mean, he might actually. I don't really know. I can counterattack here, by the way. I don't have to defend. I think he's gonna understand that I'm counterattacking because I'm only showing one archer back home. It's too tight. I don't know. I don't know if this is worth. Kind of hoping he wouldn't be fully walled. He is. Wow. He's definitely getting the better of me this early game. Gonna run to the hill probably. My economy sucks here. That's the issue. My economy is really bad. I have to pressure and hopefully get some value because my economy back home, my goodness, next level bad. I don't even know exactly why. Probably just a lot of harassment. I had to wall a lot earlier as well. I think he set up his map better than I did. Yeah, much better. Actually, his map ends up being pretty good, even though I considered it a bad map early on. Set it up well. I fear he's gonna be fast to castle here, which is a problem. Looks like he's gonna trend towards Skirm plus Archer as well. So what I have to do is probably end up on Skirmisher myself. Which is really weird because I was not playing any Skirm early. But that's what I have to end up on. And he's doing Archer. I just fear he's up, because that's the issue. Second range for sure, we have to. Trying to buy as much time as I can here. And I think I actually will tower it. I think I can't defend this area if I don't tower it. Really fast castle. I think Skirm, Ballistics, and then try to play from there is the play, but it's not looking good at all. Yeah, this is horrible. I don't know what I can do to defend myself. I think we're just dead, actually. I don't think I can do anything here. My map is completely indefensible now as well. Power was necessary, but also like doesn't do a lot or anything actually. Can I play to the one win con I have, which is just a counterattack here, and make the game extremely messy? That's basically the one thing I can do, so we're gonna go for it. I'm gonna try our best. I think it's a good thing to do whenever you feel like, dude, I'm done. I think just all in and see what happens. You never know. Like already here I'm getting some really good trades. This is fantastic actually. Those farms I made late. Down the drain. Nice ballistics. Wheelbarrow coming in. I'm gonna just go aggressive whenever I can. I do think that's still my only chance to win this game. My economy sucks. No ballistics as well, which is disaster. It's a really difficult matchup. I think we're dead, actually. My best days are behind me here. Only chance is just to get lucky, basically. Catch him on a bad castle. Catch him with some Mangonel shots. I need to be fighting with the Mangonels. I'm just not ready yet. He might even be up to imp, actually, by the way. Yeah, if he's not here, he's up to imp. And we're completely dead. I'm sure that his score dropped a bit. I got nothing versus fast and Byzantine. Only thing I can think of is just getting everything onto decent trade. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing I could do. Only thing I think of is getting everything onto stone and going for a castle drop. Just continue playing super aggressive, despite actually not being able to. Just skirms are enough to completely body me here. He has Arbalest and Skirm, it's yeah, too much. Yeah, we're gonna call it GG. He played a really solid game here. I was not able to do very much damage with my Meta Armus, and I actually ended up falling behind in the early game. My counterattacks didn't work. And yeah, this matchup in late game is just not it, because he has cheap Skirm and Camel. Which is basically the counter to like CA play, which is what the Tatars want to do. But still a pretty good game. I think he played a really good strategy from him. 2TC fast imp is like really hard to stop. Plays towards his win con. I could have played a little longer if I had like maybe a third TC in a bit better shape, but as it stands, I have like maybe 10 extra vills. He's probably at like 70 something vills. Yeah, 71, and I have 77, so I can like send all this army back, defend, probably clean it up once, but then he's just up to imp on me, and I have no counterplay to that. So, yeah, I just don't think there's much I can do at home to save myself from this aggression. If I had a forward castle here, I would play a bit longer as well. Just anything that stalls the game out, basically, is what I needed. But I didn't have anything like that. All right, GG.